So hello and welcome back to Steve's Tycoon Terminal. Now this is a series I've been wanting to do for quite some time, just a bit away from my normal transport shenanigans that I get up to. We're going to do some roller coaster and theme park building. So this is a game called Parkitect. I've been playing it for a long time now. Love the multiplayer mode they have in this. If anyone ever wants to have a game in the multiplayer, more than happy to do so. This is also I've taken all the mods off because there are some really good mods out there, so this is just a vanilla gameplay that we're going to do from the beginning all the way through to the end. So let's jump straight in. I've done the tutorial already and we're going to go into Maple Meadows, which is one of the first scenarios that you get. So here we are. Normally I tend to pause the game just initially, just so we can have a look and see what we're dealing with in the park. So we've got an entry fee there of $1, and the goals: we need to have 200 guests in the park, and we need them done by the end of December year 1 to get the challenges completed. So that's absolutely fine. We'll be able to hit that, no problems at all. So we'll keep things moving while we get started. So I'm going to go straight in, and we need to tidy up this area here, because if we go into the decoration view, here we go, then they're not happy because they can see the employee path, and this building will also be emitting a negative score on that. If you make your park more pretty, the more you can charge for your rides, and we do like making lots of money, so we want to try and maximise our profit margins there. So we'll have a look for some fences. I think we've got some hedges which we can what am I doing here? I can't find them now. Am I being blind? Come on, fences. There we go. I knew we had fences. Maybe I spelt it wrong. And we'll just upgrade these ones so a little bit taller. We'll probably need to build a bigger building back here, which I am going to do. We'll do that now. We'll put the boring stuff in first. So we'll put in somewhere to get some food, and we'll put in like a fruit juice, somewhere to get a drink, and get some pretzels, and of course the lovely toilets. And then I think we get some like medieval walls. That's what I'm looking for. We'll build like a little castle. Put that like that. Just build a wall along there, and along here. And we can put, actually we'll extend that just by 1, so we can put an employee path in there. As much as they don't like to see the employee path, you can kind of get around it by, if you put like a wall piece here, it stops the negative rating going through. So we'll put, I reckon we go for some like crazy paving. Yeah. If we've got a little flat ride we can put in. Do we put a Ferris wheel here? No, because then they'll see straight over there. We could have it that way around. Yeah, we could. Ferris wheel would be good, like you probably could do with one. Something a bit more traditional. You need something quite small to fit in this gap you've made here. We could go for the these teacups here. I think if we're going medieval, I think a carousel is probably a bit more appropriate for what we're going for. So we'll do that and get the queue line in. We don't need a massive queue line, that'll do. And let's get that open just so we're making a bit of money from the word go, so we've got a bit of cash coming in. We need, oh, this guy's, yeah, he's doing it for us, so he's delivering all the stock to these shops here, so we don't need to worry about those at the moment. And we'll make this look a little bit better before I move too far along. And build a a wall like that along there. What kind of wall do I want around this thing? I want something. You're gonna need that like that for starters, because your building doesn't fit properly. Yeah, no, I need to at least try and make a little bit of an effort there. I reckon a couple of towers either side of that. I don't know if this is looking very castle-like at the moment. Hopefully it will by the time I'm done. We can always expand on it later. Let's get these all the way around the outside edge. We've got the rain already. Crikey, it's eager. We want to get some, like a normal coloured roof piece, not a roof, a roof. There we go, that'll do. And we'll chuck you up here. That's the stuff. And then we'll click on that, so the roof can be the same colour, and there we go. Done relatively quickly. We've built a little building there. Does need a little bit of tidying up. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this. I think that looks a little bit naff actually. Let's get rid of that, and we'll put in a fence. Oh, what kind of fences do we have? There's a few we can... There is a better fence, I'm sure of it, that we can kind of use, and you can kind of plonk that in. Come on, can I click that? Thank you. I don't want that there, otherwise people can't get in, can they? There we go, and put that along there like that. And that down like that. I do like this music. Very good. This reminds me of the seaside. Probably not appropriate for the kind of theme we're going for here, but probably should connect a path. People can't get to where they want to be at the moment. So we'll do that, and then I need a wall piece. Probably need a top. The half wall, there we go. Colour that the same as the other stuff. And I probably want to sink it down just a touch. Like that. Then a border, like something wooden. That's what I'm looking for, and just pop that in like that. This makes it look a little bit nicer, I think. We'll get rid of that massive fence, so we don't need that now. Oh. To be fair, I do want to put that in there, but not right now. There we go. That's not looking too bad, I say so myself. And we'll put in just a little exit there. And the key is, if we make this look really nice, we can charge more for our rides and hopefully make a little bit more money. But on this particular scenario, it's not that difficult, so it's just going to be a matter of just building and building away, chipping away at it until we get the win. So do we have let's have fences again. What kind of fences do we have? I just want a little kind of wooden thing. Nothing too modern looking. That looks a bit modern, doesn't it? Do you have anything looking a bit more rickety? I suppose that. Yeah, we can go with that. And that like that. And then we'll put, I think we've got some flowers. There we go. Get a lot of these tulips. I do quite like these. You might see these a lot in the series. And if we put in a sink that down a little bit and put in a bit of a bush there, just add a bit of greenery to it. And we'll can we change that? I forgot to delete it. We'll pause the game briefly while we do that then. And we want to put in some benches. I think I'll go for these iron ones, and we want some bins, so we'll go for those. And I don't know what kind of lighting would be best. I'd like some kind of flame lamp, like gas powered lamps, but I can't see any available at the moment, so I think we'll stick with these cast iron ones just for now. So yeah, people they do. These guys, they run out of energy pretty quick. They don't like walking too far, so you always remember to place plenty of benches, plenty of toilets, so then everyone will be super happy. What do we have under the medieval? Do we have any nice looking? Oh, how's that going to look there? That looks like gives a bit of cover to the queue line, I guess. Do I want that? You know what? Yeah, we'll put that in, and I'll delete that bit of fence there that we don't need. And I think the carousel is pretty much okay. We need to have a look at the pricing though. So we can charge. I normally just move the decimal point down one, so I'll charge $2.20 for that. And then I need to change the mechanic to come a little bit more regularly. Better check we've actually got a mechanic. So we've got a mechanic, we've got a janitor. So we've got a janitor, we've got a hauler who's done. He's just going for a chill because he's got no work to do. We've got a mechanic, and we don't have a security guard, so we'll just get one in case we get any vandals. We haven't got an entertainer. We'll get an entertainer. This guy looks like he'll do a good job for us, so he can go and entertain all these people in this area. Now, roller coasters, the fun. Should we build one? Well, I think we probably should. We've got a choice of two. We've got the mini coaster and the spinning coaster. Now, the mini coaster is more small, family kids coaster. It's not really a thrilling machine. There's a few blueprints on here. I wonder if these are the ones that have come from the they make a competition on Parkitect, so every month you can enter the build competition, and that's where a lot of these blueprints come from. It's what people have designed for usually a reasonable budget, so they can be quite good for some of your parks, but I think it's more fun if we build our own. So I'm going to go with the spinning coaster. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think that it'll bring the people in, which is what we need to win this scenario. So let's get cracking with this then. So we'll go this way, and I'm going to put a block section there. I don't think I've given myself enough room now. We'll go there. And a block section there, then we'll go into another station, and then we'll swing round that way. And I reckon we just have a little, like a small pre-lift. Well, we've got a bit of a... had a bit of a tilt on there with the... we'll leave that as 0 for now though. I don't mind if it goes underground a bit. I'm probably going to build some buildings around here anyway to kind of theme it up, so that'll do. Then we can build a little block section here, and then we'll build our lift hill going up here, the main lift hill for the ride. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? So we've got a little, hopefully that'll get the course spinning a little bit on. Don't want to build it too tall, just want a little coaster. Don't want to build anything too long either. We've got to bear in mind that we've got, you know, we haven't really got long to play this scenario, so I don't want to build anything too monstrous. I will put the trim brake on there, and then we'll think about bringing it. I don't want to go too steep because I've got to think about how I'm going to get the ride back again, so I think we'll probably do a little bit of a curve like that, maybe a gentle down like that. That's the right height I want to be at, but if I do that, that's gonna make us go a bit too low, but oh well, we can live with that. Then hopefully try and get this to line up again, which looks like it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Oh no, that's not too bad. So we'll add a brake. Do I want to add a brake there? You probably should. You know what, you've got a lot of space there, so why don't you make this look a little bit neater, so you can go like that. And if you do that, then build that like that, and then go up. Ooh, why aren't you? Oh, you're on a 2, so can you do a 1? There we go. Then build the brake section, a block, then another block. I don't think we need, it's only short, I don't think we're going to need any more blocks there, so we'll just bring that back in. Actually, I think what you're probably better doing is making that a little bit longer. Put your block there, have that as empty, put a block there. And then it hasn't got as far to go with no powered sections, so I don't want it to get stuck on the corner. But I think that'll be okay. So we'll put the queue line there, the exit there. How many trains do you want? No, I reckon about 4 on something like this. It does give you the option for 8, but if you do 8, it's just going to get stuck, and you don't really want that. So you have 4, and how often do you want the mechanic to come? Every 15 minutes, please. And we'll, I don't want to, we'll test it for now. I need to think about where I'm going to put the on-ride photo, because we can make a bit of extra money off on-ride photos. I am going to just dig this out a touch though, just to get rid of the tunnel. I know a tunnel can be fun at times on a roller coaster, but I don't feel we need a tunnel on this one. I feel a tunnel's a bit unnecessary. But that tunnel's okay there, so... Now the question is, will this clear before this gets to the top? It looks like it's not going to do it. Oh, that's a shame. Now, can I tweak that? I can, so I could slow it down here a little bit. So if we go on there, we can turn these brakes on, which will hopefully slow it down just a touch. Not too much. And I want a pillar, but I don't want that pillar. I want this pillar here. And I kind of want it where will that be pointing to if I put that there like that? Something like that, I think. You'll see where I'm coming from in a second. So I'm hoping now this one will clear before that one gets to the top. No, it's still slowed down just a touch, and I don't really want that because I want it to be fair, they will spread out. Leave it for now, Steve, come back to it later, you don't need to stress about it. And why is that stopped there? Oh, it's all stopped because it's lightning. Yippee. Great. Well, this is a great time to get the photos in. So we're going to say we want the photos there, and we'll put our cameras just around it like this, so that no matter what angle it's spinning at, they can get their photos. We can set the price of those as well. We'll go 5 for those. No, 5. I'm not a charity. There we go. So we'll charge 5 for those, and I think, what do we call this? Something like medievally. We'll call it King Arthur's Super Spin. Why not? We'll go for that. What colours do we want? Do we want it the same colour? Do we want to change the colours? I think we should change them. So what colour do you want your cars? Oh, I think... well, something... kind of browny? Like that kind of colour? Yeah, we'll go for that. And the track, what do you want for the track? Do you want... I feel like blacks. I think that looks kind of the colour that I want, really. Silvers, blacks, maybe even a brown. That'll do. We'll leave it at that. That's not too bad. So we'll put that on test again now, while we build our queue line. So the queue, I think we should go up here like this, then over the top of the offload station, then back down again. and then we can have it so you can kind of look at the cars coming in while you're queuing. You kind of see out over the ride, which might look quite nice. And then we need to expand that. Let's just one more there, and then put that in there, and jobs are good. And we've built a roller coaster. Yippee! It's got a bit of spin on it as well. The issue is that this lift hill's like, this is dispatching straight away, which is not really ideal because this one is catching up to the one in front. So, but I think it will spread out once you start getting people on board. It won't go straight away. You can set the minimum waiting time, so we could up that to like 15 seconds, and that should eliminate that issue. But you can refine it to be more precise. But we'll see how that goes for now. We'll open it up. Let's get some money on the go. So 56. So we can charge £5.60 for this one. That's what I do anyway. I might be doing it all wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, leave a comment and say, look, Steve, you're charging too much money. People don't want to pay £5.60 for a short spinning roller coaster like that. And to people who say that, I say, well, this is the best spinning roller coaster out there. It's worth the £5.60. I'd pay it. Right, so let's build that like that, and then build that over there, and that and that. And then we can build a little window just here so that you can have a look inside. I want to keep this outside. I think it'll look better being outside. And build that like that. Then maybe have a couple of windows like that so we kind of see what's going on the inside. Then plonk that in like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna do a bit more to it, but I'm happy with the way it's looking so far. Put few walls in there, and then I'm gonna want a little bit of an entrance going on, so we'll chuck that in like that. Cover that up, we'll cover that up so it looks a bit nicer. That's okay. Then can I build a bit of a tower going on here? Like that. Oh, no, not quite like that. Yeah, that's not looking too bad actually. And we'll just tidy it up a touch. Add in these. Right, bridge. You need something over here, because this is kind of gonna look a little bit silly. So yeah, we'll put this wall piece in we used over here, just on the top, like that. And then we can put in one of these slopes. Is that what I want? One of those, that's the one, just like that. And we'll put one there as well. This makes it look a little bit tidier there. Is that the right colour? Yep. And then we'll do that. And then, is it worth putting a border on that? It'll look better with a border. Probably will, to be fair. Yeah, we'll chuck a border in over it. Might look a bit silly there though. And if we grab this pillar, which I still need to recolour, we'll put that there like that. It kind of gives it a bit of an end point. Yeah, no, that's alright. And colours, and let's change that so it's a bit more of a sensible colour. We put that like that, and that like that, then do these last two, then we can move on to the next project. And there we go. So, just a small little station building, but I think it does okay. Does the job. And they are quite well spaced out now as well, so that's not an issue like I thought it was going to be. We'll recolour these while I'm here. Right, awesome. So, roller coaster done. So we've ticked off small, gentle carousel, and we've done the roller coaster. Let's have a look and see what else we can build. I think some kind of thrill ride. So we've got the swinging ship, we've got a twister. Oh, you know what, let's go for the swinging ship. I've got a bit of an idea of what we could do with this. We'll need it about there. And if we put that like that, we can actually start putting these down like that. We could build a little... no, I didn't want that. Go back up. There we go. And what I'm thinking is we can build a little motor around the ship. Yeah, okay. That doesn't look too bad, I don't think. We put a bit of water in. Yeah, that's alright, that. Then we can build a... I think we should go with something a bit more wooden. Kind of blocked myself in a bit there. Let's just see if we can change where this exit goes. Can you go down here? You can. What about there? That's probably a better place. So we can build this out a touch down there like that and across. Perfect. And I do kind of want the crazy paving just for the entrance, then as soon as it goes onto that it changes into something a bit different. Right, let's put a bit of a wall underneath here. This makes it look a bit more like a proper kind of jetty dock. And then people are walking across it, so let's have this as a bridge. Does that work? I think that works okay. And then put that in there like that. And there we go, we've got like a nice little bridge going over to the pirate ship there. We're going to call it a pirate ship. Should we name it something more interesting, or are we just going with the bog standard? We'll go with the bog standard pirate ship. Cool. Testing it. We're going to go again 15-minute intervals on the maintenance side there, and we'll go for the maximum amount of swings on it so we can get all the swings, and then we'll open it up. Might as well get it open to the public. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Cool, so that's another little area done. Do I move on? Yeah, move on. Just put in as much as you can as quickly as possible. So we've got a bit of a thrill ride there now. We've got these jumper things now. What else have we got? Just done a thrill ride. Should we do another? Should we put a little spiral slide in? You know what? Go on, put one of those in. They're a bit big, really, for what you get, but they'll be all right. We'll go like that, and then we'll chuck in a pathway. And I think what we'll do here is we'll have like a little bit of a plaza type area there, so we can have a few trees and things just to make it look a little bit nicer, because it's all looking a bit grey at the moment, so I think we need to add a little bit of colour to it, make it all pretty. And there's actually, should we put a different type of fence in here? What fences have we got? I don't really like the fences for medieval stuff. I just don't think they don't quite do it. Like, does that look too... Oh, we could go with that, I suppose. We'll put that in. And then I will put little... There's a little entrance and exit on it that I've made myself. I just think it looks a little bit nicer than leaving it open. They don't take too long to throw up these things. Hopefully we'll get some other themes to play with in the other scenarios, and we can really like go to town on it. Bit of fence there that's managed to escape. Cool, we'll build that like that, and we'll put a fence around here. There we go. We chuck in a few benches. Another thunderstorm already. That's gone a little bit dark though. Some lamps there. We should probably put a lamp up here actually. Something on the exit. Probably could do with a bench on the exit there as well. Probably should do with a bench over here on the exit. And people will be getting all sick coming off the pirate ship with the maximum amount of swings I've put on there. Splendid, so that's that. Little roller coaster going here. Let's get this open actually. So the excitement rating, so we could charge £1.90 for that. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully people will still pay it. We've got 157 people in the park, so we're getting close to hitting our goal. I knew we would. I knew this would be a breeze, this one. There are some real corkers coming up though. There's going to be some very ugly builds to get through some of the scenarios, I think. I think we should add another thrill ride. I don't know whether to go for this jumper. Do I want to put it there? I think you should just plop it down. Pop that there like that, and then build your pathway around the outside of it. It's quite a high capacity ride, this one, so put it on the maximum duration there. So, oh, it's only a 29, that one. I think we should leave that for a second. I think we get it themed up and put the fences in and put these little like buildings in. I think that'll help a little bit with the rating we've got there. So and that goes, and that goes, and that goes, and then I want to put in that, and then put in those two there. Then build a wall. What kind of wall are you going to build? I think I'm going to build the boring wall. Oh, I'm just surprised it let me place that there. Build a wall around the outside edge there, and around here. Oh, nope, not there. And then let's get the borders in. Oh. Does look a little bit bland, doesn't it? I think what you should do is try and make it look a little bit more interesting. How are you going to do that? Well, I think having a bit of a change in the angle of this. So if we go down like that, then if we go to the fence tool thing and we put in something like that, and can we go upwards? Where's my things? I've got them over here. I know I can. So put that like that down there. Then if we go like that, put that there, then here we've got, there's like an inverted one. Do I want to do that? I don't know, I think you're barking up the wrong tree here, Steve. What about something like just like that then? Yeah, that kind of works. Lets people kind of see into the ride a bit. It looks a bit like a prison though, doesn't it? Having all them bars there. You got a better looking fence. Let's have a look. I think there is like there is this one which is quite, oh, go on, let me select it, thank you. And that one might look a little bit better, like a mesh. Yeah, we'll go for that. That looks a little bit better. And let's expand that fence around it just a little bit more. Like that. And put in and spam the bushes there. Let's do a Will it let me place a couple of trees in? Yes, it will. Right. Got the grand opening of the jumper. Kind of want the entrance to look a little bit better as well. I wonder if I can expand. Let's get rid of that and put that like that. Put you like that, and then expand that up there. And put a solid wall on the side. That looks a tiny bit better. We know we need to sell umbrellas. We'll be making a fortune now with the weather in this scenario. Ah, splendid. Right, and this is popular. And where did I put it? Here. We'll put that there like that. Adds a little bit of cover. Awesome. We're very close to winning this now, so let's... you've got to have teacups, haven't you? So we'll make that the final ride, I think, before we win this one. So we'll put in the teacups. Do I want them at the end? They do fit quite nicely and line up with that path. You can end the path there. Yep, okay. And if we decide to play this again in the future, we can always remove it and expand on this. So we want to go like that, and then something like that. That has not worked at all like I wanted it to. So why did you not do what I want you to? I want you to go up there like that, then like that. There you no. Well, I know why. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Right, like that, like that. There we go. And then put that in there like that. And we'll just chuck a fence around this one. Not going to go too nuts on it. We'll put a better entrance on it. Like that. And then put... Oh, where'd that go? Down there. Disappeared into the ground. Then round the top. Do we have any flags? Let's get a flag in before we win. I'm sure we've got flags. Oh, flag singular. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I think that's just the just a ticket. And we'll get that open so we can charge for this one £2.60. So we'll do that and get that open. Oh, this is popular. What can we charge for this now? Ah, we could charge more. We could charge $4.20 for that. So we'll increase the price of that one. What about this one now? £2.30. So as you add the theming, the decoration rating goes up, so you can start charging more for your ride. You see how this is all green? That means it's better decorated. So it really pays to decorate your rides as much as possible. Probably could do with a bit more on here. Really, we could charge a bit more for the pirate chef. Queues aren't too bad for the rides, like even the spinning coaster, like considering it only takes 4 people at a time, it's not too bad. Like, what you want is you want everything to be full but not have big queues. So you want to make sure really that everyone here, all these people waiting, all get on this ride, ideally in one cycle. Your little coaster like this, there's nothing you can do. You're going to have a bit of waiting, unfortunately, but the more you can kind of make your ride so people are constantly moving, the better, because you're making more money. If your people are stood in the queue, they're not spending any money, so you want to try and get people on your rides as quickly as possible. And if you're not getting on the rides as quickly as possible, you might need to look into seeing that, what can I do to enhance that. So this basically says you need to build another roller coaster, but I don't think we've got any roller coasters, any more roller coasters researched. I haven't seen us get one. No, we seem to be focused on the thrill rides at the moment, which are good. It would be nice to get a different kind of roller coaster on here though. That's it for another day, I think. Oh, we're so close to winning this scenario now. Right, while we're waiting, we'll... Oh, one more person. Oh, we've got the Enterprise. Come in. Don't stand by the gate loitering. And Pablo, he's our 200th guest, and that's us. We've won the scenario. Hopefully we'll get the... Is he going to do the animation? You get like... Oh, there we go. So there we have it. The first scenario done, Maple Meadows. Relatively straightforward, and you can make a quite... I wouldn't say it's the most detailed park I've done, but it's a little bit of effort's got into it. But we could come back and visit this and make this into a proper compact theme park. If you want me to do that, you know, comment below. Give it a like, and you know, tell me what you want to see in this park and where we should take it to. Maybe even take it further into like a more of a story-driven theme park where we remove rides and add new rides and constantly evolve it. But again, if that's something you want to see, let me know. But we are going to be moving on to the next scenario, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, please click the like button, and you know, of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'm going to leave you just watching this spinning roller coaster here. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.